Keep listening to English every single day helps improve your understanding and speaking naturally. It trains your ears to recognize words, sounds, and phrases. Daily practice builds confidence, vocabulary, and fluency. Stay patient and consistent. The more you listen, the more confident you'll become in speaking and understanding English fluently. I can see we are walking to the end of the block. It is a sunny afternoon. The sky is blue, and the air feels fresh. I am walking with my friend down the street. We are talking and laughing. The road is not too busy. A few cars pass by slowly. Some people are riding bicycles. Others are walking their dogs. I can see we are walking to the end of the block. The block is not very long, but it feels nice to walk together. On the left side, there is a row of small houses. Each house looks different. Some have red roofs. Some have white walls. In front of many houses, there are gardens. I see flowers, green plants, and small trees. Some flowers are yellow, some are pink, and some are purple. They make the street look colorful and happy. On the right side of the street, there are small shops. One shop sells fruits and vegetables. I see apples, bananas, oranges, and tomatoes in baskets outside the shop. Another shop sells bread and cakes. The smell of fresh bread makes me feel hungry. There is also a coffee shop with chairs outside. A few people are sitting there, drinking coffee and talking. As we walk, I notice the sidewalk is clean. There are no big holes or trash. It is easy to walk here. The air smells nice because of the flowers and the bakery. The sound of birds singing makes me smile. It feels peaceful. I can see the end of the block ahead of us. At the corner, there is a big tree. Its branches spread wide, giving a lot of shade. Under the tree, two children are playing with a ball. They laugh as they run around. Next to the tree, there is a bench. An old man is sitting there, reading a newspaper. He looks calm and relaxed. We keep walking and talking. My friend tells me about her day. She says she had to wake up early to go to work. She says she feels tired, but walking outside makes her feel better. I tell her about my day too. I woke up late, had breakfast, and read a book before coming to meet her. When we are almost at the end of the block, I look back. I can see the street behind us. It looks smaller from here. I can still see the little shops, the houses, and the flowers. I feel happy we took this walk. It is simple, but it makes me feel good. At the very end of the block, there is a small park. I see green grass, more trees, and a small playground. Some kids are sliding down the slide. Others are swinging high in the air. Their parents watch them from the benches. We decide to sit on a bench for a while. The air feels cooler here because of the trees. From the bench, I can see the street we just walked on. People are still moving up and down the block. Life feels slow and peaceful. We sit quietly for a few minutes, enjoying the view. After resting, we decide to walk around the park. We follow a narrow path. On one side, there are bushes with tiny white flowers. On the other side, there is a small pond. The water is calm, and I can see fish swimming inside. Ducks are also floating on the water. Some people are feeding them breadcrumbs. The ducks quack softly. We walk until we reach the far side of the park. From there, we can see another street. This one is busier. Cars pass by quickly. We can hear the sound of engines and horns, but we don't mind. We are enjoying our walk. I think about how nice it is to notice small things when we walk, like the smell of bread, the sound of birds, the sight of flowers, and the laughter of children. These small things make life more beautiful. We decide to walk back to where we started. As we go back, I see the same houses, the same shops, and the same flowers. But they look a little different now because the sunlight is softer. The afternoon is turning into evening. Shadows are longer, and the air feels cooler. We reach the corner again, where the big tree stands. The old man has left, but the children are still playing. Their laughter makes me smile again. I wave at them, and they wave back. Walking to the end of the block and back is not far, but it feels like a small adventure. We talked, laughed, and saw many little things that made us happy. It reminds me that sometimes we don't need to go far to enjoy life. Even a short walk can bring joy if we pay attention to what we see, hear, and feel. As we reach the place where we started, the sun is lower in the sky, The light is golden, and everything looks warm. I feel thankful for the walk, the fresh air, and the time with my friend. I can see we are back at the beginning, but in my heart, it feels like we went somewhere special. Walking past the block, we have reached the end of the block. The park is still behind us, but now we decide to keep walking and see what is ahead. The street changes here. The road becomes a little wider, and there are more cars passing by. On the corner, there is a big store that sells clothes. In the window, I see shirts, dresses, and shoes. A mannequin is wearing a summer dress and a sun hat. It looks ready for the warm weather. We turn left and begin walking along a new street. This one has more people. Some are carrying shopping bags. Others are walking quickly, like they have somewhere important to go. I can hear more sounds now: car horns, people talking, a bus stopping to let passengers off. Even though it is busier, it still feels exciting. We pass by a bookstore. The front is full of colorful books. There is a small table outside with discounted books for sale. My friend stops to look. She picks up a book with a bright blue cover. I look at another one with pictures of animals. We decide not to buy anything yet, but we say we might come back later. Next to the bookstore is an ice cream shop. The smell of sweet cones drifts into the air. I see pictures of ice cream flavors: chocolate, vanilla, strawberry, mango, and mint. The shop is bright and cheerful. We look at each other and smile. Without thinking too much, we walk inside. The shop is cool inside, and music plays softly. The worker behind the counter greets us with a friendly smile. I choose chocolate ice cream in a cone. My friend chooses mango in a cup. We pay, thank the worker, and sit by the window. From the window, I can see people walking outside. Some are carrying coffee cups. Others are pushing strollers with babies. A few cyclists ride past. We eat our ice cream slowly, enjoying every bite. The chocolate is sweet and creamy, and the mango looks fresh and bright. After we finish, we step back outside. The air feels warm again after being inside the cool shop. We keep walking. On one side of the street, there is a tall building with glass windows. Inside, I see people working at desks. On the other side, there is a flower shop. Buckets of flowers stand outside: roses, tulips, daisies, and sunflowers. The smell is fresh and lovely. We stop for a moment to look at the flowers. The shop owner says hello to us. She tells us the sunflowers are very popular today. My friend says they look happy and bright. We thank her and continue walking. The sidewalk here has more trees. Their leaves give shade, and we feel cooler. I notice a cat sitting on the low wall of a house. It looks at us with curious eyes but does not move. My friend waves at it, and it blinks slowly as if to say hello. We reach another corner. This time, there is a small market. Many people are selling fruits, vegetables, snacks, and clothes. There are bright umbrellas over each stall to protect from the sun. I see a stall selling watermelon slices. The red fruit looks juicy. Another stall has small handmade baskets. The seller tells me she makes them herself. We walk slowly through the market, looking at everything. I buy a small bag of roasted peanuts. My friend buys a bottle of fresh lemonade. We share the snacks as we walk out of the market. Ahead of us, the street becomes quieter again. The shops are fewer, and there are more houses. Each house has a small fence and a garden. Some have swings in the yard. We hear the sound of a radio coming from one house, playing soft music. We stop at a corner store to buy a bottle of water. The store is small but full of many things: snacks, drinks, soap, and even small toys. The owner greets us kindly. We pay for the water and say thank you. By now, the sun is starting to lower in the sky. The light feels softer, and the shadows are longer. We talk about how far we have walked today. It feels like we have seen so much: the block where we started, the park, the busy street, the ice cream shop, the flower shop, and the market. We decide it is time to walk back. We take a different way so we can see new things. This street is calm. Birds are sitting on wires, and dogs are lying in the shade. A gentle breeze moves the leaves in the trees. When we finally reach the park again, the children are still playing, but now some parents are calling them to go home. The old man who was reading the newspaper is no longer there. The big tree stands quietly, watching over the park. We smile, feeling happy about our walk. We saw so many little things that made the day special, and all of it started when we walked to the end of the block.